What's up, guys? Back here, live in Master Duel. It is officially halftime for the Fusion slash Synchro Festival Plus, and we literally just finished up the Synchro side of things with Allure Queen White Forest. 4 matchups, and it is day 2 Fusion slash Synchro Festival Plus, and all I can say is that based off from the performance of the 2 engines, technically 3 because of Bamboo Sword engine, all I can say is that the consistency was way too much and it does over the edge. With that being said, let us get into more matchups within 4 matchups. First off, Fat 60. Second of all, with his hand, this is way too much on a consistency. Simplified game state. Golden, Sylvie Woes, Golden, Dance and Palace, actual Neos. So E-Hero and or Neo-Spatian, okay. And based off from level 7 or lower in terms of the extra, in theory, is where if I were to expect any Neo-Spatians that are 7 or lower, to be specific, or even heroes in general, really, Dark Neos. Okay, yeah, so it's basically all Neos forms in anyway. Dark, Aqua, Flare, Glow, Grand, and then it does say E-Hero as well in terms of level 7 or lower. So that makes sense. But otherwise, you got like plenty of the majority of the fusions that are 7 or lower that can be special, ignoring the conditions. Dark Neos. Favorite Neos form as a kid, by the way. Ian, engage Neospace. Just to ditch out Dark Panther from hand, toss out Shadow Mist, to special glossed out Spirit of Neos, and getting Poly. Neos Fuse, Royal Rare, by the way. Liquid Soldiers. Shuffle back for the OG Neos. Polyed up. Infernal Rage. Infernal Rage, get favorite contact. Draw 2, discarding Flare Scarab. Tribute Royal Sunrise. Getting Miracle Fuse. Miracle Fuse. Brave Neos. Miracle Contact. Chain Woes. E-Telly to LZ. Synchro into Silvera. Shovel back. Shining Neos Wingman. And based off from the attributes among on the field, lights, and Darks. So 2 destructions. So Shiny Neos destroy 2, non-targeting by the way. Silvera, Boogie Clips, LZ, to the hand she goes. Kill off the spells and traps. Neos Fuse, Diabelle, Sand Palace, Sylvie, return Silvera to the extra just so that we can summon out Silvera again. Rainbow Neos, Silvera Book, and Heroes Scoop. Quite the fat 60. Quite the super ultra mega heavy fan of Jaden because of, plenty glossed out, plenty royals. So 3 Neos, shout outs to the anniversary campaign, 3 Crosskeeper, 2 Aqua Dolphin, shout outs to the year of 2018 during the Goki times, 2 Air Hummingbird, 3 Grand Mole, Glow Moss, 2 Dark Panther, 2 Flare Scarab, and that's the Neospatians, E-Heroes, Stratos, Prisma, Shadow Mist, Blazeman, Liquid Soldiers, Spirit of Neos, and then the other heroes, Vision Hero Vion, and of course, Rainbow Dragon, just to go with the 2 Neos fusions, one of which is a royal. Spell lineup: 2 Polymerization, Rhoda, Miracle Fuse, 1 E-Call, 3 A Hero Lives, 3 Miracle Contact. That makes sense on Fat 60 because that grass looks greener. 2 Fusion Deployment, one of which is glossed out. Talent: 3N Engage Neospace. 2 Instant Contact, one of which is glossed out. 3N Shuffle, one of which is glossed out. 3 Thrust, Traps. Next, 3 Favorite Contact, Protection of the Elements. I have never saw this one. When a spell trap card is activated, banish 1 face-up E-Hero monster you control until the end phase. Negate the activation as it never happened, and if you do, kill that card. So spell trap negate. If you control E-Hero Terra Firma, you can banish this from grave. Special one of your E-Heroes that is banished or in your hand or graveyard, ignoring its summoning conditions. And that effect is a hard once per turn. Extra that consists of Neospatian Marine Dolphin, E-Hero Grand Merge, Dark Neos, Brave Neos, Royal Sunrise, Shiny Neos Wingman, Infernal Rage, Magma Neos, Storm Neos, Nebula Neos, cards cracked, or 2 Nebula Neos, excuse me, that would have been weird. Also, one of which is glossed out. Rainbow Neos, 2 Cosmo Neos, E-Hero Divine Neos. And with his hand going second, not so much. Tri Brigade in the Fusion / Synchro event? Send one level 3 or lower beast, warrior, or winged beast from dead to graveyard. What's the case? Lunar Lights. That makes sense. Simplify game state. First, Golden, Queen 3, Rusia, palace it up. Send Queen 3, give it theirs. Real normal specifically because according to Liger Dancer, once per turn as a quick effect, you can send one Lunar Light monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, destroy all of your opponent's special summon monsters. So to circumvent this, real normal Queen 3, just to make sure the nuking gets a void. Question is, when is it that time for the opponent to take the shot of Liger Dancer? And Queen 3 sent for OG LZ. And then Rusia free special since LZ exists on my side of the field. Rusia, send Cursed. Should have taken the shot. Because Strat is going to get Santa Claus. And I'm going to be honest, for those that are bringing in tower decks, searchable kaijus are the way to go. So let's see what's up with this good old Lunar Light list at its finest. So pretty much almost a similar list of mine, but the differences are, I believe it's I only played one black sheep, one silver, 3 chick. I also did not play this Fractal. I only played 1 gold. I played 3 tiger. I only played 1 poly. I don't play extra foolish. And I only played 1 heavy poly. And then the rest is just like, self-explanatory. Ultimate Slayers, I did not play them. So otherwise, it's just, it's Lunar Lights for you. 3 Black Sheep, 2 Silverhound, 2 Kaleido Chick, 1 Emerald Bird, 2 Yellow Mountain, 2 Golio, 2 Tiger, 1 Wolf, and then the honorary Beast Warrior strats will be 2 Tri-Brigade Fractal, and then the only trap being Serenade Dance, basic, spell lineup, 2 Polymerization, Foolish Burial, 3 Lunar Light Perfume, 1 Foolish Goods, 1 extra Foolish Burial. You pay half your life, send 1 monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. I'm pretty much guessing this is basically relates to either Saber Dancer, Malong, Enigmaster, Master, or even Leo Dancer as material. Same goes for Garura for the draw one. Lunar Light Fusion, Talon, 2 Ultimate Slayer, Thrust, 3 Heavy Polymerization, 3 Tanky, 1 Lunar Light Masquerade, Super Poly, 1 Boogie Eclipse. For the extra deck, in terms of toss-outs, Garura for the draw one, Malong for the sake of bouncing a face-up card your opponent controls, Enigmaster Packbit in terms of being sent to the graveyard. This enables to target one monster in your grave or one face-up monster your opponent controls, discard one, and if you do, place it back in the back row as a face-up continuous trap. And then Saber Dancer in terms of extra foolish toss-out, but Kaleido Chick is a card for that matter. And then Super Poly targets Credit Plan Triviortum, Dragostapelia, and as I already mentioned about Garura being a Super Poly target if they want to do some massive battle damage. And then Lunalights, Saber Dancer, 2 Panther, 1 Cat, 3 Perfume, 2 Leo, and 1 Boss of Liger. And this next matchup, with his hand going first, straight up consistency. Palace and Dance together. Palace it up. Give my opponent a queen. Simplified game state. Gordian Slicer. And of course, Chain of Diabell there. So, Gordian Slicer. This card's activation and effect cannot be negated. That means no solemns, no card nor effect that says negate in it. You cannot stop Gordian Slicer. The case is at the start of your main phase 1 or 2, meaning you got to use this card as the very first thing. Target any number of face-up cards anywhere on the field. For each targeted card, banish 1 card from your hand or 6 cards from your extra deck face down, then return those targeted cards to the hand. Diabell Chain 2, Rusia Chain 3. Saber. Bring out Rusia. Return. Technically, Severa comes out. Return Chaos Angel and Palace to hand. LZ to hand. Adventure Token Engine. Water Enchantress for the right to get a token. Placing Fateful Adventure. Fateful. Ace. Resolve without effect. Nemleria Adventure Token. Okay, Cooks. Dream Tower of Princess Nemleria. Banish to 2. Getting Nemleria Dreams, Devour Reveille, as well as Defender Orailer. Free special Orailer. Faithful and Orailer get the boost. Getting Draco back. Reveille. Banish 2, free special. or banish 3, excuse me, to free special, and then send one other level 10 beast, being Allure, to straight up set Louvre. Doom Caliber Knight in 2026. Let me just say this again, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't think the people in the back heard me. Doom Caliber Knight in 2026. A classic case of Edison staples, as far as I imagine. I believe so. Anywho, level 4 Dark Fiend, 1900 attack, 1800 defense. Can't be special, simple. When a monster effect is activated as a quick effect, tribute this face-up card, negate the activation as it never happened, and if you do, kill that monster. Also, mandatory effect, by the way, Smile. Hello? Wait, did Doomcal not hold on. You cannot activate the effects of monsters on the field the turn you activate this, except special summon monsters. Ooh. That pretty much means that the negate is not going to occur off from Doomcal until the effect wears off from the right. So that's definitely something. Doom Caliber over Sylvie. Revelli over Rusia. Susurus. Put the Silvera back for Chaos Queen. Nemleria Louvre for Couette. And this is where, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a Nemleria cards, more than one, you control, while you have Dreaming Nemleria face up in your extra, which you do. The case is, as a quick effect, you can banish one face down card from your extra deck, face down, negate that activation as in never happened. And that effect is a hard once. No more extra deck cards in terms of face down. So as a result, no cards in your extra except Dreaming Nemleria. That basically means next turn, opponent is good to go with Dreaming Nemleria. Tribute to Doomcal for Santa Claus. And simplified game state. Specifically banish the Faithful Adventure and the Louvre, drop the attack of Chaos Angel, and then Nemleria Scoops. Nemleria Adventure to be specific, so wowzers. 2 Droll, 2 Kurikara, 3 Water Enchantress, 2 Doom Caliber Knight. Glad to see this guy in action again. 3 Bestial Druid Swarm, Wandering Griffin Rider, Illegal Knight, Wayne Dragon of Ra, 2 Sphere Mode, Immortal Phoenix, 3 Guardian Slime, and a Nemleria's Defender Aurelor, just 1. Defender Couette, just 1. Dreaming Reality of Nemleria Realized. I don't think I ever saw this, so let's see. Level 10 Light Fairy, 1500 attack, 3000 defense. Way too large a defense. Also, I really love it how they got the little girl in the card's art being sleeping on top of the ice cream cake. That's kind of cute for that little girl there. And then Gains 100 attack for each face down card in your extra deck. That makes sense. Each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can target one monster you control, place it on the bottom of the deck, and if you do, special this card. Upon special summon, you can activate one of these effects. Add one Dreamy Nemlaria from your deck to your face-up extra deck. Otherwise, change one other face-up monster anywhere on the field to face-down defense, so does not target Book of Moon. Highly impressed. And as for realized, 2 copies. 2 copies of Devourer, Reveal, 2 Nibiru, 3 Dreamy Nemlarias, Traps, Nemlaria Louvre, Royal Repeater. As a continuous trap, I don't think we ever saw this. If you control another Nemlaria card, doesn't gotta be the monster, you can banish the following number of cards from your extra deck face down that isn't dreaming, then activate the appropriate effect. If one, add any Nemlaria card from grave to hand, spell/trap included. 2, cut the damage in half, and if for some reason you choose to do 3, send one level 10 beast you control to the graveyard, and if you do, negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. One-sided skill drain for those currently on the field. Spell lineup: Feather Duster, Pot of Desires, Pot of Extravagance, Ancient Chant, 3 Rite of Eremisier, one of which is glossed out. Also, Dreamy Nemlaria glossed out. 3 Sweet Dreams Nemlaria. 3 Tokusano Shinkyojin. 3 Gordian Slicer. Draco Back. 2 Faithful Adventure. 2 copies of the True Sun God. Granite Regain, Dream Tower of Princess Nemlaria, Super Poly, 2 Forbidden Droplet. And I'm pretty much guessing the extra deck legit focuses on Super Poly targets alongside with God Slime for the sake of the Guardian Slimes. And then Gaia's Trio, well, Super Poly targets for you guys. Gaia's Trio, Dragon Knight, Dracoid Quest, Chaos Star Source, Predator Plane Draco Stapelia. I think Earth Golem Attic Mister doesn't fit because actually, no. I just realized this as of yesterday's video where I was way too tilted about linked monsters being allowed. It makes it so that Earth Golem is able to fit in the criteria of going up against certain links that revolves around fusion and or synchro summoning. So that makes sense. Azamina Soul, Erisithon, Garura, Muddragon, and then Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon for the sake of, Cyber Dragons. And last but not least, with this hand going second, this should be fine. Fimina. Oh! I expected Arthalion, but Secretarion Dragon. So let's see what's up. Level 8 Light Dragon Fusion that takes a dragon and a spellcaster to make it. Spellcaster. Dragon. The case is lose 100 attack for each of your banished cards. Not so much. While you control this fusion summon card, your opponent cannot activate the effects of special summon dragon or spellcasters they control. That's it. This sucks. You can target one dragon and one spellcaster monster in your graveyard, special one of them, and if you do, place the other one on the bottom of the deck. Simplified game state. Gloss style Ketu, Royal, or Gloss style Rahu, I should say. There's the Arthalion. Getting Horn, courtesy of Lucius, and pass. Palace it up. Send Queen 3 for Queen 5. Real Normal Sylvie. Horn to Sylvie. And Sylvie get the search while Ketu being cycled to draw one. OGLZ. Sending Apes. There's the Ash. Apes reset. Thrust grab talents. Take Secretarian Dragon. Chaos Queen. Allure combos. Transition into White Forest. But Draco Tail scooped. So guys, that's going to do it for day 2, aka first half of Fusion / Synchro Festival. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And remember, deck profiles will be available at the end of the event or once we claimed the second title. Catch you guys next time.